Hello everyone, welcome back. So this video is the continuation of my previous video where I explain about depth first search or traversal for graph. I have explained how it works, and in this video I'm going to show the program to implement DFS using adjacency matrix. Now in my video about graph, I have mentioned and explained that we can represent a graph using either adjacency matrix or adjacency list. So here I'm going to implement or represent a graph using adjacency matrix and then perform depth search. So let's see how I'm doing it here. So first I'm initializing some variables, source for the source node, then V for vertex, E for edge, then time, then initializing a list for keep tracking the visited nodes, then comes the adjacency matrix with G with size 20 by 20. So in this function the DFS will be performed. So for DFS we are taking an integer which will be mainly a node, means the node from where we want to start DFS. So it will set the visited node as 1 because it's an adjacency matrix. I have already mentioned that adjacency matrix is more like a 2D matrix with vertex versus vertex. So if there is a 1 in that matrix, that means there is an edge between two vertices. So whenever we will see a 1 in an adjacency matrix, then we will get to know that there is an edge between the two vertices. So same thing is doing here. We are setting 1 for the visited nodes. So next we will check if there is any unvisited node in the adjacency matrix, and if yes, then we will call the DFS for that node. So here we are recursively calling the same function in the node inside the graph. So next comes our main function. Here I am asking the user to enter the number of nodes and vertices, and accordingly we will create the edges. So user need to enter the edges they want in the format like v1 and v2, means we have to put the vertices where we want to have an edge. So after that we will just create the graph and we will select the source from where we want to start the DFS, and once we select the source, the DFS function will be called to perform the traversal. So let's run the program and see how it works. So it's asking for number of edges. So let's take the same graph I explained when I was explaining DFS in my previous video. So number of edges 5, number of vertices also was 5. So I can remember the graph, so you guys can just go back and check that video. So as per that graph I am keeping the edges. So there were edges between 0 and 1, then from 0 to 2, then 0 to 3, then from 1 we had connection to 2, then from 2 I had connection to 3, 4. So that's it. So the adjacency matrix has been created. Now I need to enter the source. So source was 0 in that case, so I am selecting source, and our depth first search is 0 1 2 4 3, which is the correct order. You can just go and check the previous video. So I have it's clear to you guys. Okay, let me explain this 0 0 part. Here it's 0 1 2 3 4, and here also 0 1 2 3 4. Since there is an edge between from 0 to 1 to 3, the values are 111. So I hope it's clear to you guys. In the next video, I'll show the complexity analysis of DFS. Thank you.